to it. You can't even see it. Okay, like, hey y'all, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Listen, we just got a little breakfast. We ain't gonna be here before shit long, okay? Cause I got more stuff to do. We got some homemade 2-ingredient biscuits. Shout out to Miss Patty. We have our cinnamon toast crunch bacon. I'm gonna talk about that in just a minute. We got some alga syrup and some cheese eggs. That's it. That's all. But we got a heavy topic to talk about today, and I need answers. I need answers. Now, you might have seen my short already. And get your pee. Get your pee. This cinnamon toast crunch bacon. It's good bacon. It's a tiny bit of cinnamony, barely any sugar. It's a decent bacon. You can make this yourself. Or you can drop it on the floor like my daughter just did. It's a decent bacon, y'all. But get the cinnamon dust from the seasoning aisle. The cinnamon toast, cinnamon dust, cinnamon dust, and make it yourself. Good old soft biscuit.
It smells sweeter than it is. Like it smells like
A glazed ham.
glazed ham, yeah. Which technically.
These biscuits ain't gonna never not hit. 2 ingredients, y'all. Heavy cream, self-rising flour. I'm gonna put her video in the description box so y'all can go make it, okay? But baby, these biscuits hit. My husband would be so proud because he said my biscuits was tea cakes. Now, listen. The way I learned my biscuits, they was flat and flaky and delicious. They still sopped them up with all the syrup and all the stuff. But they was not the cut apart biscuits that you could stuff in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how I learned them. And that's how I did it, okay? But then you grow up. Then you find out. At my big age. Now you can make a little fluffy biscuit. Whatever. Anyway. Now, if you saw the title of this video, I have questions. Are we the problem? Are we the problem? So yesterday I was watching, they have a new documentary on Max on Chris Brown. I'm gonna try to remember to put the title right here. So they were talking about his domestic violence situations and all of that. They brought up Rihanna. They brought up all these other incidents. And as I'm watching it, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, but this man's still making money. Still doing all the things. We still out here supporting. We still out here buying music. We still streaming the music. We're still supporting somebody who was convicted of abusing a woman. Some of these stories, he just paid off the people. Or embarrassed them online to the point where the people withdrew their cases because they was embarrassed, and people was basically, what y'all call it when people go to their address They put your information. What do they call it? Is it doxing?
Yeah.
Yeah. And people
Like posted on the internet.
posting the people information on the internet, embarrassing people to death. So this young lady came forward for the first time, and she kept herself, covered. They used a voice distorter, and she's telling her story about how he assaulted her. And guess where he assaulted her, y'all? On Diddy boat.
Sorry.
On Diddy's yacht. So the beginning of the story.
The more that come out, the whole music industry is gonna be done.
Oh God. Like
Like
the music industry, I feel like we are definitely in the end times. I feel like my auntie at this point, because all 2024 has been the year of exposure. And I feel like it's just gonna get progressively worse. And we are the problem. I ain't even gonna speak for y'all. I am the problem. Because despite knowing things, I still was listening to music. And at this point, you almost can't. Because everybody is corrupt. Everybody has something to do with something. We out here bumping people's music. Meanwhile, somebody sitting in jail right now dropping the soap on purpose. Can't read out.
girl, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot nothing.
Meanwhile, we lost a very beautiful singer that was a part of that situation. Aaliyah.
Yeah.
And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, was that an accident? It's a lot of dirt happening. And we let it. And we buy it. And we sell it. And we promote it. We follow it. And the sad thing is, some of the kids who follow Chris Brown today weren't even alive when he beat Rihanna up. I didn't even know he had hit his own mama. I didn't know this stuff. So it's like...
And the kids who making Diddy party jokes.
Yeah. People are making these jokes about Diddy parties, and there are children involved.
Yeah, minors. 10 years
10-year-olds. So, I can only speak for myself, but I was the problem. Because it wasn't like I was really supporting Diddy, period, because he's corny to me. Like, I never really was like, ooh, Diddy music. But he did produce some stuff that was bangers back in the day. And I honestly didn't care for him too much with the Making of the Band show because of how he was treating them people on Making of the Band. When he had them people walking across the bridge to go get him some cheesecake. Shut up, bro. No. Who do you think you is? Okay. So, at what point and at what cost do we stop giving these people money? When we stop giving these people attention? When we stop giving these people the power to continue to do these things? At what point? What point? I mean, Seriously.
Never, because we literally watched the whole thing unfold with
Yeah.
R. Kelly. And you got these dummies talking about, oh, I'm still streaming him. He ain't do nothing to me. Y'all are sick. And why is it like that in the black community?
I don't know.
Like, y'all excuse everything.
And they're like, we trying to support the black man. We try.
But let somebody be gay. Let somebody be trans, y'all. The first one, oh, I don't mess with that.
Yeah, God this, God that. Where was God when these people are out here literally drugging people and taking advantage of you during it? Tell the young lady, I'm not going to tell the whole thing. Y'all can watch the show. It's on Max. The young lady said she's at this party that somebody invited her to because she was trying to get into the music industry or whatever, entertainment, whatever. She's a beautiful girl, beautiful body. You know, they blurted out her picture, but they showed her in her bikini. They showed her video with Diddy and Chris Brown in the background and all this stuff on this boat. They reenacted all the shots that was on the table. They feeding these girls shots and drinks that apparently were laced with other stuff. So he's like, oh, have a drink, have a drink. And he was like, oh, it's really loud up here. Let's go back to the back. I go to the back of the boat and go down into one of the bedrooms. He jumps on the bed and flops on the bed like he's being playful. Ha ha, you know. Come on, lay down with me. Meanwhile, he's still feeding her drinks. And she's starting to feel distorted. And she's starting to feel away. So, he can tell that she's, you know, distorted at this point. And she can't really move. And he climbs up on her. And he's assaulting her, okay? Now, mind you, she says no at one point. But it's too late. He's already infiltrated the situation. Yeah, behind the scenes. Anyway. So, long and short, I ain't even drank none yet. Long and the short of it is, he assaulted this young lady. But then, after he assaulted her, he was like, put my number in your phone. And he put his number in the phone and texted himself from her phone. So that he can basically manipulate her and all this stuff. And made her feel like, oh, this wasn't a one-time thing. Now, in her head, she's like, this man just assaulted me, but also, he's texting me, so maybe he wants more to this situation. And again, mentally, she was probably all over the place, because she's like, it's Chris Brown, he's a big star, whatever. So, he's sending her text messages. She's sending him pictures that he requested and all this stuff. After she realized that basically she was assaulted. And she tried to save. She screenshot a bunch of the text messages or whatever. I guess he went on the internet and showed her text messages that he took his out. He deleted his part of the text and made it look like she was just talking to herself. But she had her side, or her picture, where his conversation was in there. The long and the short of it is, he put her on blast on the internet because he knew that we, the consumers, would probably believe him over some lady. We are the problem, y'all. We are the problem. Not that I was going to go on there and be like, oh my God, she lying, she just want money and whatever. That's not how I roll. But the young people are doing that. They're like, oh, that's our idol. We gonna rock with him regardless of what he do. We are the problem. Y'all pay attention to what y'all kids is consuming. Pay attention to how they move, because these people are cyber grooming you, and they think they have a parasocial relationship with people because they see them on the interwebs, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, and they think they have a relationship with these people. You don't, baby. You do not. Y'all don't know me in real life. There's very few people who know me in real life.
And I'm gonna tell you, the people who is 10 toes down for these celebrities on the internet, crashing out, cussing people out, doing all this and all that. When these people went spit on you if you was on fire, you need to be checked mentally. Seriously, like people losing their lives, killing themselves over this stuff.
Over celebrities.
Over celebrities, bro.
That they don't know.
Never met.
They ain't bought them a dime, they ain't paid no bills, ain't nothing.
Like, it's actually crazy. Like,
I literally went through my Instagram yesterday and deleted so many people.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like I was following them to stalk them or anything like that. But I'm like, I started deleting people because I'm like, if you're not bringing no value to my timeline, it's gotta go. It's not. So, long story short, y'all, go watch this documentary. Make your own decisions on how you want to move. But from here on out, we gotta stop supporting these people who are doing terrible things. If this man did this to your sister, your auntie, your mama, your daughter,
and let's make it clear, not the conspiracy theories y'all making up. The ones who have actually done time and have proof,
who have been convicted, who have gone to jail for 5.5 minutes.
Can we be like y'all?
Be so for real.
Y'all making videos. Oh, Beyonce hasn't gotten no convictions, no nothing, no alleged nothing. Y'all just making stuff up in y'all head. But let's talk about the people who actually think. Yeah. If something came out about Beyonce or Jay-Z tomorrow, we gonna be done. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all want people to not like Beyonce. Y'all like, oh, she a demon, da-da-da. Has she came out and said, all hell Satan? Like, I don't understand where y'all are trying to get this stuff from.
And also,
y'all,
until people show you who they really are, y'all just see a persona. Like, you see this glamorous person. What's going on behind the scenes? Who getting beat up on the elevator? Like, all these things. Like, but we still support these people. And it's crazy to me. So at the end of the day, we gotta cut it out. And I can only speak for myself. I am no longer going to be supporting people who have been abusive to women, who have been abusive to children, who have been abusive to men, who have been abusive to anybody. I cannot keep giving my eye health, my mental health, my anything health money to people who do not give a dang about what I got going on in my house. We got to stop this idolization of these celebrities, because guess what? At the end of the day, They eat, they poop, and they keep moving, and they ain't thinking nothing about you. They not. They are not. Watch the documentary. And this young lady, Miss, I forgot what state it was. She spoke at the end, and I literally was in tears because she got up on the stage. She was at her Miss, I don't want to say it was Michigan. Anyway, young black girl. She's up there on the stage, and apparently during the performances of the pageant, she saw her assailant. Let's call it, because YouTube be tripping on stuff. She saw the person who assaulted her in the audience, and they asked her a question, and her answer was so poignant and it was so great, and I literally was in tears. She said, I am going to do with my platform is to talk about healthy relationships and abuse in a relationship and da 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 da. And she was like, my person who assaulted me is in this audience today, right now. And she put him on full blast. Like, she didn't say his name, but I know that man felt the ways. And everybody was screaming and yelling because they were so happy. But she said she don't know what happened, but something inside of her just decided to ball up and just ball up her fist and fight back finally. And I was so proud of her. And I was like, I don't even know this young lady, but I was like tears because she spoke out. And I'm like, it's so, ooh, Lord, okay. It just pisses me off to no end that these babies, because she's a baby to me. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's normalize reporting this stuff. Let's normalize supporting victims and not shaming them. Let's normalize not supporting the abusers. Let's normalize that. Okay? Let's stop supporting people who have been convicted. I don't care if the victim has forgiven them. I don't care about the aftermath of that. What I care about is stop supporting these men and women who are out here assaulting people and getting away with it. And we keep supporting it, and we keep feeding it, and we keep throwing money at it like it's going to go away. But these people have shown themselves over and over again, and we still support them. I am a black woman. I'm raising a black woman and a black man. I don't want to raise buttholes. I'm trying to raise decent human beings who would not do this to their spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. I wasn't in an abusive relationship. I didn't grow up in a household with abuse. So I can't say to them, this is what I've been through, blah, blah, blah. I can't say that to them. But what I can say is, if somebody try you, I'm a knuck if your butt kind of girl. Like, I might be soft and pillowy and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, raise your hand at me if you want to. Try me if you want to. Because you won't F around and find out. Okay? All right. Anyway, I'm going to go because, anyways, I love y'all. Listen, if you're new to my channel, I'm Official Jamie, and I be trying not to cry on these videos and whatnot, okay? But welcome, all right? And y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Are we the problem? Are we the problem? That's all I'm saying.
Bring back shame.
Yeah.
Bring back public humiliation.
Mm-hmm.
Bring back stoning, actually. 'Cause some of y'all need to be stopped.
A lot of them.
'Cause water free,
Yeah. We not finna start
we
again.
ain't gonna talk about
Yeah,
it.
we
But
finna
yeah.
say bye to people. We had them here for 25 minutes. If you made it to this part of the video, throw some bacon in the comments. I love y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We almost at 2,700. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And shout out to my girl Crooked Peach who hit 1,000 yesterday. I'm so proud of you, Peach. I'm so proud of you. And it's up from here, baby. I told you. You have an evergreen channel. Gardening, farming, that stuff is evergreen. Okay? I told you. That's what it is. All right. To my ride or dies, y'all know what I'm going to say. Welcome in the new people. I appreciate each and every one of you. And with that being said, I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.